let's get started with this tutorial of a bronzy, glittery eye. I'm gonna go in with the Smashbox Primerizer. I'm gonna just massage this all over my face. This is honestly like a spa in a bottle. This is one of my favorite products of all time. It is beyond hydrating. Next, I'm gonna go in the Cover FX Power Play Foundation in NC20. This is a awesome foundation, super natural finish. I'm gonna put it on the back of a Beauty Bakery beauty sponge, but here's the twist. We're gonna mix in a little ILIA Super Serum Skin Tint with it to give us a little bit more of a hydrating effect on our skin. A really good combo to really give yourself a luminous finish. And we're just gonna blend that in, just kind of using my face as a palette, mixing that foundation and making sure I bring it to the ears, over the neck, and everything else like that, all up in the hairline. We don't want foundation helmet, so to speak. Next, I'm gonna go in with the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, and I'm gonna blend that in all my high points, on my forehead, my nose, my chin, underneath the eyes, to really get the blue undertones out from underneath my eyes, because the lack of sleep is super real. And I'm blending it out and I'm realizing that it's kind of taking my foundation with it, so I'm doing another layer of the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, which is giving me a way more full coverage effect, which I'm not really mad at because the eyes are going to be a little bit more dramatic today. I'm going to take a Wet n Wild brush and go into the Fenty Cream Bronzer in Butter Biscuit. I just love the name of that bronzer. And I'm going to contour my nose today because, again, I'm really looking for a more dramatic makeup look, but not like, I don't know, colorful dramatic. We're still going neutral. Like, let's be real, I'm a neutral kind of gal. So blending that out, taking it all the way up to the brow to really define the eye area. Underneath the nose to shorten a little bit. We're gonna just take that sponge and blend out the bronzer to make sure it's really nice and diffused and soft. And then I'm gonna set everything underneath my eyes and next to my nose with the Kylie Loose Setting Powder. This is the pink color, and I don't know if they still carry this at Ulta. I was looking around for it and could not find it for the life of me. But I'm setting underneath my eyes and my forehead, but leaving the cheek area a little bit more exposed because we're going back in with that cream bronzer. And although, yeah, you can kind of put creams on top of powders, I just didn't want to today. I'm trying to go for a really luminous finish, but I wanted that baking area applied and like ready to go with that powder, and you'll see why here in a little bit. Just blending that out on both sides. I'm using a Luxie stippling brush for this bronzer, and it is super awesome for blending it out. Really diffuses that bronzer. Of course, the bronzer itself is a fantastic product. I highly recommend it. Next, I'm gonna set that all with the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. And of course, this is a cult classic. I'm sure everybody has this, but it smells amazing and it looks amazing. And I'm just buffing that on my cheeks, my forehead, and my jawline with a Morphe X Jaclyn Hill big fat fluffy bronzer brush. No idea what the number of it is. This is my favorite IT Cosmetics brush, and we're gonna go in with the M Cosmetics Golden Hour blush. And this blush is fantastic. Perfect, like neutral, wear it with anything, crazy colors, smoky eye. I think it would go with everything kind of blush, and it leaves you with just the most beautiful glow on your cheeks. So we're gonna just go in with that, blend that on, and mix in a little milk highlighter in Lit. This I'm actually going to pick up quite a bit on my brush, and I'm gonna rub it on the back of my hands to warm it up and just rub that product in so it's warm on the brush, and then bring it on the face to really bring in that intense glow and have it stick to the face and make it last a little longer. And I'm taking what's left over on my hand and using it on just the high points, my nose, and right in between my eyes, on the bridge of my nose. Next, I'm going to go in with my brows. I'm going to just brush them up and then go in with Benefit Gimme Brow. And this is my cult favorite product of all time. I own probably 4 bottles of it at a time. I keep it everywhere. And then I'm going to go in with the M Cosmetics Brow Pencil in Taupe. This brow pencil is the best thing ever. The tip of it is kind of like oval shaped, like a little bit of a football, but it's super duper fine. Going into the eyes, we're going to use the Amrezy and Anastasia Beverly Hills collab, and I'm going in with the color Wasted, and I'm blending that all over the lid with just like a fluffy crease brush. Just trying to get a good base to work with. The next shade I'm going in with is OG, and I'm blending that all in the upper crease area and down the outer corner. Just trying to kind of define the eye a little bit. Just working that, blending it all the way across, back and forth motions, blend, blend, blend. This honestly took forever. I'm gonna go back in with the Wasted shade and just blend out the upper part of the crease, above the crease and between the eyebrow. And I'm just doing the same on the other side. I'm gonna go in with actually the brush that it came with. I'm gonna go in with Yugo, and I'm gonna use that to kind of like cut the crease, so to speak, with a darker color to just really deepen the middle part of the shadow that we laid down. So I'm kind of going in the middle of OG with Yugo and just defining that crease, and I'm just going back and forth with both of those brushes to really diffuse it out. The next shade I'm going in is with Gorgina, and this is just a bronzy shimmer shade that is awesome, and it actually lays down really nicely with the brushes that come in with the palettes. I actually don't hate these brushes at all. The next thing I'm using is the Inglot Makeup Medium, and a lot like art mediums, this is going to turn anything that you have that's pigment or glitter and make it into like an eyeliner or really, really sticky adhesive. So I'm going into Gemini, and I'm mixing Gemini and the Inglot together, and I am patting that on my eyelid with a flat paddle brush. I was gonna focus it on the middle of the eyelid at first, and then I noticed this is addicting and the most beautiful color I've ever seen. I'm always on the hunt for a bronze glitter, and if I could have about a dozen pans of Gemini, I would take it in a heartbeat. Don't mind me singing and dancing. And this is me just going back in and coating my lid. I absolutely had to have this all over the lid. It was just too pretty to pass up. This is me really feeling myself right here. Oh yes, give me that glitter. I'm gonna try to speed this one up for you guys so we're not here all day watching me tap glitter onto my eyelids, but is that not the most beautiful thing ever? Going in and curling my lashes and just putting on a little Kush mascara, combing out those lashes a little bit, making them really nice and perfect. We're gonna go on and put some fake lashes. This is House of Lashes and Iconic Lights. And yep, feeling myself. Here I am, addicted. Going in with just any black liner that you have. This is just Vintage Cosmetics. And putting that on the top waterline. And then we're gonna smoke out our bottom lash line. The eyes are pretty quick and easy. I'm going back in with OG and just bringing that, connecting it to that outer corner that we built up, and bringing that down the bottom lash line to really just smoke it out. And then the next thing I'm going to go in with is my eye tint from Armani Beauty, and tap that in the middle and then blend it out with the brush, and that is what I'm going to use for the inner highlight, which is what I always use for an inner highlight. And this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoy it. I surely did. I most definitely wore this out to the grocery store that day, so mask and all. At least my eyes were killer. They couldn't see the rest of my face, clearly because I forgot to put a lip product on. But that's okay. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to subscribe. Thanks. Bye.